Hey, we are back. Home base. We back. Hey, y'all. So, there comes a time in our lives where we reap what we sow. It is within this reaping we see what side we've truly been playing on. Now, if you've been dealing, playing in dirt,
guess what?
you get that. And if you've been putting only what you can consciously handle back, you may experience something a little different. And to be frank, something a bit more tolerable, pleasurable, or pleasant, This is JFAT episode 40, Moral Reparations. I just noticed, I love the hand extend. Let me try this again without the hand extend so I can have a different thumbnail. This is JFAT episode 40, Moral Reparations. This episode is less about good versus evil, but more about the conscious people versus the unconscious people. I want it to be understood that being either of these doesn't make you void of mistakes. And it definitely doesn't make you perfect if you are conscious. To trust where I'm going with this, let's discuss what these two words look like in our day-to-day lives. So to be conscious means to be aware of our emotional state. It doesn't mean we always understand it, but we are aware. Fair enough, right? And I've been led to educate, and from my experience, led to believe that within this awareness, we are able to devise a plan to protect our highest good, or at the very least, devise a plan for a moment to do so in the future. So, for example, let's use something that can easily happen on an average day, right? So you're attempting to get a service, a product, or something of that nature, right? And let's just, easy things. The representative is being rude, they're being passive aggressive, or at the very least, they're just not giving you the information that you're asking for, right? So to be conscious, we will recognize the source of our frustration, because anybody's going to get frustrated when you're seeking something and you're not receiving it just out of whatever. It doesn't matter the reason. Let's not go there. And this is the importance of this exercise, or this episode, so to speak, moral reparations. So to be conscious means we recognize the source of our frustration may be coming from this interaction. But to remain conscious or in control of ourselves, you can do one of three things. Now, you can 1, match energy, 2, ignore it, or 3, kill it with condescending kindness. I ain't gonna lie, I've found myself often doing all three. Because Libras, we love matching energy. Don't give me something you don't want to get back. But that's the lower vibration of myself that I'm looking to heal on a permanent basis, because it yields no results for me except for frustration, right? So I want to say having a mix of 2 and 3, which is ignoring it or killing them with condescending kindness, is going to get you on the side of remaining conscious and being able to reap the positive side of your moral reparations. Now, if we are being honest, it's very hard to genuinely be kind to someone that has slighted you. So that's what I mean when I say condescending. Not condescending in the way that we are setting out to hurt, diminish, or belittle someone. Condescending in the way that I'm being kind for the sake of my retribution, not yours. So if we're being frank, it is condescending because it's not genuine. So that's what I mean by killing them with condescending kindness. And at the end of the day, we still are able to benefit from this because I do believe it is a test of our growth and learning. And oddly enough, the unconscious response to the same situation calls for the opposite. Opposite state of often emotional awareness. Instead, this is an emotional upheaval. There are no blueprints for solutions, just reactions. Reactions that often populate in one of three ways. Now, this is aggressive energy matching, taking it too far. I mean, like, why are you doing all of that? 2, entitlement. Or 3, condescending behavior that kills all attempts to kindness on either part, your part or the person that's receiving it. Now, these unconscious acts not only deplete our energy, but voids any positive moral reparation we could have received when we operated within our conscious selves. So now you're on the side of having to give those reparations opposed to receiving due to your reactive behavior. It is truly us and our actions, our reactions, and our perspectives that determine what side we fall on within our conscious or unconscious side of moral reparations. So my question to you is, are you receiving or are you paying back? I'm choosing the receiving. And I hope that you can say the same. I want to keep this one light and sweet, and I want, to just get y'all back into the nitty gritty of things. Fall is starting, some new topics is coming underway. So until next time, I hope you guys are erring on the side of receiving your moral reparations and not having to pay them. JFAT out.